What up, though? Welcome to Real Bar Talk, Milwaukee's Realest Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Unpopular Opinion, beer drinker amongst beer drinkers, Tori. I'm joined by my co-host.
BB Handy. I'm taking booty cheeks out for now.
Oh, you done got knocked up. Now you gotta readjust your life.
Yeah, I got me in trouble. I gotta reevaluate.
Can't have the baby listen to the later episodes. Like, Mama, why would you call yourself booty cheeks?
Be up in here, like I said, I was looking like Dwayne Wade and them daughter Kiva.
Looking all sad and shit.
That's how I was looking at that chicken.
Welcome back, y'all. Episode 116. Oh, we have no soundboard, so we can't do no applause. But oh yeah. Clap it up. Well, thank y'all for joining us. Before we get started,
hey Robert,
jump right into the Ixnay things. We are going. Oh, thank you. I would like to give a shout out to our new engineer. Y'all know him as Candy Beats. We know him as Tommy. He's now our new engineer. Tone has been fired.
Tommy ain't got no job.
She better have a job now because we got to get our stuff going.
I didn't know I had a job. Now I do.
Welcome to the Real Bar Talk family. As we close, kind of X our way out of Tone Deaf Radio and into freedom.
If you tired of your producer all up in your videos,
man, cat just like Puff Daddy. We ain't seen a dime from all our work. He been holding on to our masters and shit. Tone running a slave ship over here. And I want to tell everybody else that is a part of the Real Bar Talk family, get out of your contract while you can. Like, for real, Tone is pocketing the money and running it off on everybody.
He ain't been here.
Yeah, he ain't been here because he got the money.
Yeah, he went on
If
vacation.
you had the money, you wouldn't be here either.
He ain't even in town, is he? He was on vacation.
He's in Atlanta throwing
I
shit at
just
the
seen
big
his
booty
truck.
strippers and stuff.
I thought I seen his truck up there. I thought that was his truck.
He
ain't talking
just
truck.
got back from Puerto Rico too.
Yeah, he
You
was in
see?
See,
At least one of us
Some
getting
money
paid.
on
Yeah,
there.
you
or
see the
something.
picture he had looking like a Colombian drug lord. Had the
Got
white
his
linen
shades
pants
on
on.
and stuff. Yeah, he was looking like a real Suge Knight.
That was a Christian Mingle profile picture, I'm guessing. You know how Tone be out here using Rico Suave shit and stuff.
He wasn't fired. He
Who?
said.
He said I
No.
wasn't.
Oh, that's what he said on there. On the thing.
That's right. He can see this? Oh, no, Tone wasn't fired. We'd never fire my boy.
Hey, Tom, enjoy your vacation.
Yeah. Prayers to you and the family. Have a good time, man. Live it up.
The comments and opinions heard on Real Park.
You about to get Tommy ass. Oh, this is what you was on?
This ain't Tommy.
He
He trying to say he about to hang him out the window.
Office hours
From 9
to 5.
Damn, that's messed up. Y'all didn't tell us Tone could see this. Oh, we live from his page.
All his pages.
Well, shout out to our beloved engineer Tone, who's not here right now.
So, fuck y'all in 6.
Speaking of 6, the Bucks have moved on and are one game away from going to the NBA Finals.
Hey.
I mean, I'm sorry, attending the championship in the NBA
I'm like,
Finals.
wait,
I'm so geeked. Probably still drunk from Saturday night.
I was geeked
You
out.
left, but
I
we
couldn't
kept
even
the
watch
party
the
going.
game. I ain't gonna lie.
I left for a
ain't
good
watch
reason
it.
though.
No,
I left
yeah,
for-
you
I
went
left
to
for a good
gamble.
reason.
I kept asking Siri, "What's the score? What's the score?"
I hate when I can't watch it and I have to look at the score. Like I can't listen to it because it's not the same as actually watching it.
It was so close. I was like, I ain't finna.
I was
watch
getting ready
this.
to walk out. Like I can't watch. We about to
I
lose
can't
by
watch
one. I
this.
can't. I was
But that's still.
man.
Woo.
They call it what do they call it? The Valley Hoop.
Mhm.
And then
The
it's
Valley
another
Hoop.
one. The
Oh,
Valley
the Valley
Hoop.
Oop. Valley Oop.
The alley oop.
But no, it's they said
They said the
Valley.
Valley
They changed
Hoop.
it to Valley.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Mm.
Valley
Yeah.
Hoop, and it's
I
another
ain't
one.
paid-
It's
I
a
ain't paid no attention.
sunblock or something like that.
I ain't paid no attention to
You
it.
been
Something
gone
we
too.
named
You
up.
been on vacation too.
Mhm.
That's the problem.
Kiva said our show was
Niggas
looking
resting.
like ain't this live from his page.
So the crazy thing about all this is the Bucks were down by 16, then turn around and go up by 12, only to make it within a 3-point game with 2 minutes left. That was the
Mhm.
most seesaw, most stressful, anxiety-filled game I've ever watched in my life.
And I refused to watch that. I was like, oh hell no. It said it was 10 more seconds. I waited 1 minute. Was like,
Siri, what's the score?
I was at the bar and then Kayla walked in buying drinks and stuff.
Cat.
Is it?
Cat.
Is it really?
Cat.
Somebody walked in a bar while we were, sitting there and stuff and started pulling Jello shots out their purse. Now I ain't gonna name no
Now,
names.
I did have Jello shots, but I wasn't buying.
Who keeps Jello shots in their purse?
I just came from an
A
event.
mother.
A mother?
No, those had
A
liquor in
mother,
there.
because I remember.
What kind of Jello shots you giving your kids?
Antoinette, no, Antoinette used to pull all type of snacks and shit, and nugget and stuff out her purse, all type of shit. We used to
Just sitting there watching the guy. She's like, "You want a Jello shot?" I'm like, "They don't serve Jello shots here."
Somebody
Yeah, I get it.
asked
She
the
do.
bartender, like, can I get 2 Jello shots? She's like, we don't have. Put those up.
No, show did get spotted out. Somebody in the crowd was like, "Oh, they serve Jello shots here." I'm sitting there trying to go like this.
Where was y'all at?
No, we went to Mango's. But I
Mango's
was at-
Cafe.
I was at Polish
I
and
bet it was
Brandon
so
event
fun.
before.
Shout out to Tay.
Shout out to Tay, and I forgot the lady that made them, but them Jello shots were so good.
Mm,
They were so good.
I remember those days. Going
Drinking.
Places.
Well, if you
We got
stop
a bottle of
fucking,
wine.
then maybe you can
But
get
it's
back
so
to the.
fun.
Now look at you. Got skeeted in, and now you're on maternity leave.
Just like that.
I told her.
Wait till his maternity leave. I said that baby ain't coming home with me for 3 months.
Remember they had the meme, you could be a toaster strudel or a Twinkie. So somebody opted for the latter. Yeah, now my best friend is gone.
Oh my God, 28 more weeks.
But tomorrow's the game for the Bucks.
Yay.
They're coming back home. We're hoping they win the title. Any predictions other than
We're going to close it out. This is what we was waiting for. We're going to close it out.
We're gonna close it out. Bucks and 6.
Bucks and 6.
I think so.
I think the dopest thing right now is the rally of the city, the cry for the city. The whole motto, Bucks and 6. Now it's not because we're not gonna be happy if they win it in 7. It's just the cry of the city was Bucks and 6 from the beginning. And I've made this post earlier, but I really am happy for all of the small
Wait a
businesses.
minute, Amber with child.
Oh,
No.
nobody knew Amber was pregnant. Again, for the 1,000th time, Amber is pregnant.
Point to Amber this way.
Oh, everybody know you ain't Amber.
But still, point to Amber this
Oh,
way.
you don't want the pregnancy touch?
No, I ain't going to get it.
Oh,
It's like cooties.
no, she's swallowing. That's what it is. I don't know if it was a day after pill. I don't know if it was nut. She swallowed something.
Either way,
It
it was
Not
a
gonna
better
catch me.
solution.
Not catching me. I'm done.
But again, I feel it's
I'm
dope
hot.
for all my people that fuck with our podcast, that listen, that follow us
Thank
on
you.
social media. Yeah, 1, thank you. But 2, shout out to y'all who are benefiting, whether you do food or clothes or whatever, who are benefiting from the Bucks, going on and this. Well, I guess the progress of the city, because normally it's only the big businesses that ever
Mhm.
make money off of this shit. But now I see so many people that got little food trucks and
Plenty.
people that are
Plenty.
making custom made shirts and
I was
stuff
just
that are
about to
doing
say that.
good.
It's a lot of people talking about those shirts. Like, it's a Bambi on there. Regardless, as long as it say Milwaukee Bucks,
It's a deer.
y'all know what we talking about.
Yeah, I seen
sorry,
Bucks
sound
in
trash.
whatever shirts. I
Yeah,
done
shout out
seen
to Lewis. I had on one Saturday.
seen the Bucks GDs in the
Yeah,
Doe
Louis.
shirt.
I like
wear
Louis
those.
shirts.
Some of those trash.
And
though.
Rashad.
But yeah, shout out to Rashad because
and
he got the
Stephanie, I'm
one
gonna
where
go
the
pick up
one
my shirt
peeking.
when I leave here.
Huh?
Stephanie made me a shirt. Bucks and 6.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
she's making shirts now.
Yep, I'm gonna go pick up mine when I leave here.
Which Stephanie?
Stephanie
Garden.
Oh.
Yeah, she making shirts now. I just saw.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yep, I tagged
So
her in the bar like, I need my shirt. We going to
Oh,
6.
and the bar owners. Shout out to the bar owners that
Yeah.
are making money off of this.
Yeah,
Off of this
oh,
a lot of
run.
bars that
You
usually
know.
not open during the weekdays. It's open
I'm
now.
surprised the bars ain't run out of liquor.
Man.
Or maybe
And
they
the
must have
crazy
ordered
thing-
extra.
I didn't know you could have a capacity outside.
Really?
The Deer District
Yes,
reached its
they stopped.
capacity.
How
They
you
was
stop
turning
letting
people
people
away.
in outside?
Well, me and you was safe on the east side of Mangoes, which is
But
kind
I
of.
just seen that
I
they just
oxymoron in Milwaukee to say safe on the east side, but we were safe on the east side of Mangoes. They couldn't get in the Deer District. I didn't know you could have a capacity on outside.
What's funny is after they won and stuff, in my neighborhood, I be seeing deers and stuff, but it's usually at night. It was just deers and stuff
Damn.
roaming outside in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? It's like they were saying Bucks and 6.
Mhm.
It was right across the street. I'm sitting here like, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, I see that they just opened up the parking lot. Capacity is 65,000.
Yeah, 65,000 now. I mean, I ain't
and
going
it's
down
gonna-
there.
I want to go,
Packed.
but I don't want to stay the whole time. I think I want to be at a bar in the opening and then get down there once we win to be in that moment.
See, I think about
No.
things like this. Now, let's say I get a good spot.
like
I'm
being
down
touched.
front, in front of the screen, and to see the crowd and stuff. And all of a sudden, I got to pee. Now, what am I supposed to do?
It's over
you
with.
you
better hold
gotta
it.
fight through 35,000 people that way.
You better hold it.
them little
people that
buckets
way.
and shit that my grandma
better
got by
hold
her
it.
bed and just whip it out and put piss right up in it. That's what you better
That's
do.
all. But then, yeah, I guess that's
Then
the
you
only
gonna
choice
get
you
a
got.
ticket though.
Yeah, especially after it starts splashing and hitting people's legs and stuff because it's summertime. Everybody got shorts and skirts on, and you out
then
there
your
trying
piss
to pee
gonna
in the
be
crowd.
hot.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody
Everybody
gonna be
go,
like,
"What
"Who me?
They gonna
Hell,
smell like, it smells like urine.
who's pissing?"
But guys, y'all can get away with it easier than we can. So you can pull it out and go that way and hoping
Just
not to
wear-
hit nobody.
just
There's
wear
not no
dress
crowd
and
of
get some wet
65,000. You can't. No matter which way you turn, you gonna hit somebody with the pee.
We can't squat.
I mean, I'm just saying, somebody gonna get R. Kelly.
Shit, the squats barely work nowadays.
I could only imagine the
Ass too
splashing
big.
with the squats. Because y'all squat and then it starts splashing at the hit the
The-
ground and all
squats
that.
must be the
Oh,
squats
your
must be for
shoes.
white women and shit because it's just like you got your thighs too thick. It's just gonna hit your legs and shit. It's just disgusting. It's just
No, I don't want to be in no
Just
sea of
stay home.
65,000 people.
I'm going.
I barely make it to the bathroom at home.
Mm-mm.
I'm going, y'all.
I'd have to, like tie a Ziploc bag around mine or something like that. Make me a homemade catheter. Because you can't, what are you going to do? You really got
You don't
35,000
wanna
people
miss
behind
nothing.
you. You got 35,000 people in front of you.
You should be able. I can hold my piss
I can too.
from the time I leave home in the morning to later on in the day.
Under
I
normal
held my piss
circumstances,
for a
I
whole
could
8
too,
hours.
but
You
at
just gonna have to
you,
let me drink it.
you drinking beer and taking shots and all that stuff.
I don't have that issue.
But yeah, not no more. Not act like you was saying all the time. I got pictures. You was out there partying too. Oh, speaking of basketball,
Prove it.
Space Jam. Anybody watch it?
I
I
did.
started to. I didn't want to because I don't like LeBron.
Yeah. Here we go with you again.
I'm being honest.
I don't like LeBron either. I think they was jacking on his hairline and this stuff. They know that man is just bald. But it wasn't a bad. I think it's a good movie for kids, which is what it was made for. So Don had me rolling. The jokes had me rolling. The Michael Jordan joke had me rolling when he was like, "Hey guys, we found Michael Jordan," and Michael B. Jordan came up.
I didn't
So
watch
I
all of
couldn't
it.
get
started
Michael
and then I
A.
fell
Jordan,
asleep.
so I got Michael B. Jordan. Which is like,
And then he tried to hype him up.
I said I watched some of it and I fell asleep. I didn't want to watch it.
It was corny.
It's like I don't want to buy
But,
nothing
you know.
LeBron name is on. Even though he already got the money.
I
I
know
just
that
don't want to
feeling.
support it at all.
I know that feeling, but I watched
I
it
can't
to give
give
it a good review. I gave it a decent review, even though I don't like LeBron.
I'm not a LeBron fan, but I don't understand why people hate him so much.
It's not that I don't like him personally. I think he's good as a family man. I don't like him on the court.
That's that part.
I feel like
part.
he just be doing too much on the court, and it sickens me.
And it bleeds over into the movie
The
world.
overall
Yeah, it bleeds.
motion
It
picture
bleeds
world?
into
bad outweighs the
everything.
bad.
It bleeds into everything. His wife is what makes me like him, and that cute little daughter of theirs.
Yeah, he did just have a Instagram post. So it's like his wife. He couldn't did it without his wife. Like she made him better, pretty much.
Yeah, she'd make him a better sportsman player though. He's just a crybaby on the court, and I just don't like that.
Jacob said, "I thought it
I'm
was
used to
good."
people getting punched on the court, and this motherfucker is like you blow at him. And I just don't like that.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the W.
This motherfucker that got beat by the.
I like all the
Suns.
references that was in the movie. Game of Thrones, all the DC
I'm
characters.
mad
I'm not a
they
movie
still
person.
didn't put Pepe Le Pew
I'm not a
in
movie
it, though.
person. My youngest daughter watched more movies than me. I'm not a movie person. Just sports and that's it.
Nothing else.
Nothing. No reality shows. None of that.
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
like that too, though.
like none of it.
Like I don't like.
I can understand it. No reality shows. I don't really care for reality TV. I'll watch a good movie though.
Mm-mm.
It depends. I didn't want to watch it. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to stay up because I had a feeling we was gonna get asked about it. So I was like, let me just watch it and get it the fuck over with.
Yeah, it was funny. To me, well, I was always, I grew up in that whole Saturday morning cartoon, Bugs Bunny, Sylvester, and Tweety.
Yeah,
Dog.
I watched it for the tunes.
So that was primarily what I watched it for.
Yeah, I watched it for the tunes.
I mean, LeBron actually
They coulda
didn't
put a
bother
hoe.
me per se, because I just took it for what it was. He a basketball guy playing,
But I'd rather watch the
He
first
wasn't gonna win
Space
an Academy
Jam,
Award.
even though Michael Jordan wasn't a
He's
good
like Jordan
actor
acting wasn't
either.
no better on this.
I just said he wasn't a
What?
good actor, but Michael Jordan's more likable for me,
Okay.
not LeBron.
Okay. Well,
I have a question. Is it a remake or is it a sequel?
It's a remake.
I didn't get it as a remake because I remember bits and pieces of one,
Well,
but I don't remember
it's
all
not
that
the same.
cartoons.
It's
those two
It's
movies
more-
have
it's-
literally
it's a
no
sequel.
correlation between
It's,
That's
each
what I
other.
said,
it
too.
is a sequel because they remember Michael Jordan. They paid the tribute to him and stuff, talking about some we're finna play again and all that type of stuff. So it is more of a sequel.
But
you
they
know,
got
the tunes don't
kidnapped
get
in a
old.
computer and stuff like. I
Yeah,
don't
but
remember that part.
That stuff had nothing to do with the previous Space Jam.
That's why it's legacy. It's just all they doing is updating it
I really just
and making it more up to date for the new kids.
I'm just saying, I really don't see no correlation between the two movies. I mean, other than that little,
The fact that the tunes acknowledged that they played before with Michael Jordan, and they got the old Toon Squad in it. Well, the Goon Squad. They got the old Goon Squads in it. The little aliens, they were in the movie too.
Jacob said it's a sequel.
Yeah, see, he even said it's a sequel.
I don't know.
They just
really
made
wasn't
it more up to date.
It wasn't no
our
continuing story to
kids-
me. I guess take it for what it was. It just, to me, I didn't really see no continuation. Like it dropped off at one point and picked up at
You know, like
another.
a part
It's
one.
kind of
and part
like,
Yeah.
you know, the It movie. It started with them damn kids,
I
and
still
every
don't know
25
no
fucking,
movies.
every time the 25 fucking years is technically still a sequel, even if it's new kids.
Tom said they did the same thing in Jumanji.
It's a sequel. Who we want to star in 3?
Yeah, and Jumanji. It's the same.
Let's
damn
see.
thing.
Who would be the next coming up? It'd probably be Seth Curry.
He more likable.
Yeah, he more
way
likable.
more likable.
It'd probably be Seth Curry
And he light skinned.
because it has to be. It
Shout
has
out
to
to
be a
light skin.
basketball legend to do it.
It's gonna be honest. No, I'm just kidding.
We ain't gonna know what he's talking about.
He was supposed to be in this one.
I
wasn't
just
he?
turned the
He was?
subtitles
He
on.
was?
I think he was supposed to be in this one, wasn't he? Did he turn it down?
Who, Giannis?
Yeah.
I don't recall him ever.
Mm.
But you know, I really didn't even pay
Facebook.
attention too much.
Facebook
Of
facts.
Yeah, I didn't even pay too much attention to the making of this movie because
I
I
didn't either.
I didn't care. I watched it because
I knew I
I
wasn't
turned
gonna
on
like it.
HBO
Though.
Max and was on the home screen.
Right.
Because I got up early Saturday morning. I was like, oh, Space Jam's out. Let me watch this because I have nothing to do. And I was not disappointed. I laughed from the beginning until the end, especially with Granny and them
It
drinking
was like somebody
martinis.
Tom said anybody but Durant.
Anybody but KD already had his movie. He did that movie with that
I
little
didn't
white
like
boy.
that people would sit up there talking about some. If you gonna criticize this one. Durant knew not to get his ass up in that motherfucking Space Jam 2 movie.
I wasn't criticizing any of them because I take it for what they is, kids movies. I don't
Right.
criticize
That's the only
cartoons.
reason I didn't criticize it. I'm like, this
It
shit
wasn't
ain't
made for me no way. It was made for the kids, which
Then
I have
don't
also have
remake
a-
our shit.
I also have a problem with that though. Because if it was made for the kids, they're using all these characters that are now relatable to them.
Exactly.
Because these kids nowadays, they don't know nothing about bugs and
They don't even watch
Tweety
that no
and
more.
No.
They don't watch cartoons.
But
Saturday don't even
I
come
like
on.
that
The
they
shows don't
kind
even come on
of
Saturday
made
no
them
more.
less toon-ish and more 3D-ish, like real. You know how
Yeah, when
they
he
first
upgraded
looked a
them,
little
yeah.
more real-ish and stuff.
The technology we didn't have when the first Space Jam came out.
And I bet if I watch that old Space Jam,
I'm gonna rewatch it.
like,
Like,
damn,
I
these
remember
graphics
all
is
of it.
fucking horrible.
I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch one. I used to watch
I'm
that all the
still
time
like
in
one better
Florida.
though. I believe I can. Oh no, that's R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, so Al Sharpton and Ben Crump are representing the white teen killed by police down in Arkansas.
I think they just do nothing.
Are we buying or selling on this idea?
I'm not buying shit.
So you selling this idea?
I'm kind of in between.
In
Kind of in
between?
between.
I feel like they're doing it because they got criticized for it.
Yeah.
They recently got criticized for it. Talking about some, you're not saying anything with the white teens and blah, blah, blah. I thought it was all police brutality. So now they want to represent them. And Ben Crump, he don't win shit. He just gets settlements.
Definitely.
So y'all better prepare your tax dollars.
I'm selling this idea. I'm sorry. My problem is Ben Crump and Al Sharpton. Y'all are supposed to be civil rights activists, and I understand it's supposed to be for all people, but we have
Only
championed.
for
The
us.
black people have championed y'all, not the white folks.
Right.
We were the ones stood by y'all, marched with y'all, bailed y'all out of jail, kept y'all businesses afloat. And now y'all want to prove that you're not just for the community that has been supporting you all down through the years. So now you guys want to do, oh yeah, well, look, I understand the white team was unarmed. I understand it was bogus. I understand, but ain't there some good white folks that can march for him? You all take care of us because y'all ain't doing that good of a job. If you want to be honest, we still getting shot and ain't getting paid and all this. Like
what? He would have got more justice with his fucking people.
Look, yeah, right. So the white boy, he can go get Michael Huppy and them to go march for him, and you take care of the black community like you're supposed to. Because again, when you was Fat Al Sharpton with the finger waves and stuff in your hair, it was the black community that was at your churches, listening to your speeches, putting money in your pocket to fund the what was it? It wasn't the Rainbow Coalition. That was Jesse Jackson. While he's fucking all them chicks.
I can't help you out.
I forgot what Al Sharpton.
You got the stage, bro.
Yeah, well, whatever his coalition name was, so pop up to me. We funded all that, not the white folks. It was us. And now you want to turn around and you want to represent a white boy because I guess in this social climate you have to be equal or whatever.
Nice.
And I ain't even no need to talk about Ben Crump because we all know he a crook.
Ben a crook.
That man is the biggest ambulance chaser of all time. And the first thing he comes to do is get on the microphone in front of the cameras, tell everybody how this was an injustice, and then he trying to get you paid. Rather than getting these cops and stuff indicted and locked up, he don't deal with that part. He deals with the money.
He's a settlement lawyer.
You know, him and his team come, oh, we're going to offer our services pro bono. Just we need a cut of the settlement.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well.
I wonder how this is going to turn out, though. I wonder how it's going to turn out. I'm very interested to find out.
I don't know, but we'll be following here on Real Bar Talk Podcast. All right. The tax bill has went into effect. Well, the child tax credit has gone into effect. People are starting to receive checks of $350 and $250. If you have a child that is 6 years 6 years old or younger, you'll be receiving $350 a month. If you have a child that is 6 to 17, you should be receiving somewhere around the ballpark of $250.
I didn't know nothing about it.
This coming out your tax money though. So
you just don't file
when you file your taxes.
So it's just like
just
an
not finna
upfront
get
payment.
that. How much do you get?
So it's 300 under 6 and then 200 before 17 after 6.
No, I'm talking about when
it's a lot, like 7.
It used to be 1,800 or 15 or 1,800.
I thought it was like 30 something money
or 1,800.
Okay, so 17 or 1,800, but now he bumped it up to I think 36
when you file taxes and for your kid.
But now you can get it basically throughout the course of the year, paid on a monthly basis. That's probably the realest statement I've ever heard by a woman to call their child my little tax credit. Because that's what most of these chicks be doing anyway, using their kids with the tax money.
That's why they have so many. Like, oh, tax now, we're going to have
right.
12,000.
You going to come just in time. Right before tax time.
I don't get on nobody what they do with their money, but some of these chickens be OC when them taxes coming around. Getting 15 bands back.
You about to get less than what you was finna get when you file your taxes. So it's really not free money.
Nope.
No, it's being paid over the course of the.
Yeah, I can't wait for tax time. That's what I'm ready for. I can't wait for tax time. Cause somebody finna get got. Somebody finna get to Owen. Do both parents get it though?
So I file my oldest daughter every other year. So with this year, her dad would get it, and then next year, I'll get it. So it's every other year that we file. So both wouldn't get it, only one. Whoever files that child for that year.
See, me and my grandma was talking about it because our trailer trash cousin, that ain't really our cousin, they talking about they both getting a check for this one baby,
It
and I
wouldn't make
said
sense.
one of y'all
No,
finna go
somebody
back
would-
to jail.
Somebody gonna end up owing then. Somebody is
And
gonna
you know,
Yeah,
they
that's what I
penalize you
said.
for lying too. So instead of owing the 15 or 1800 you would have owed, you're gonna wind up owing like $5,000.
See,
Yeah,
and I
don't give me
told my
nothing I
And
grandma,
then
that.
Uncle Sam add interest.
I told my grandma that, and I said I can't wait until tax time come and I see one of them walk away in handcuffs. I can't wait to see it.
No, normally they run the bill up before they put you in handcuffs. They make it impossible to pay. Then they lock you up.
Yeah.
While the bill keeps accruing. So by the time you got to jail, you owe them like $500,000.
Hey, can I
You
just
just-
be
you
time
just-
served?
you just out
How
there.
long I gotta sit in here and just
So you pay this by July 30th.
Mhm.
or you have to sit in jail for 3 years? Well, 3 years ain't that bad. God damn it.
They don't erase that debt. That money keep piling over them 3 years.
So I
I
thought
said,
you
can
had
I
to
get
either. I
time
thought it was
served?
either or.
No,
Serve the time
no,
or pay
it
the
ain't
fine.
either or.
Oh shit.
It's just like with child support. If you owe child support, they lock your ass up. That bill keeps on coming while you in jail.
You're gonna be sitting there making license plates
Damn.
and shit for a dime trying to pay it off.
What was it? You work, I think in jail you get like what? The
$2.
yeah, like $1.50 a day or something like that.
Mhm.
You do all that work and they go towards your child support.
Yeah, them noodles is expensive in jail too. They like
Man,
$3
that's
a pack.
Mm-hmm. That's like a week's worth of work right there. Just get the noodles right. But learn how to play spades or something and
Get that
And
pussy.
Trade that
gamble.
money in. I mean, trade that food in.
and don't I don't watch I be watching 60 Days In and stuff like that. So I can tell y'all, don't be accepting none from nobody when you get in there and they be like, hey, you want some noodles? And you be like, yeah, thanks, because it comes with a price.
You better watch that one dude off of TikTok so you can learn how to make some prison recipes now. I'm gonna tell her that too.
Oh,
I'ma
that ain't
send it to
hard.
her. When they be crunching it up and putting them Cheetos and shit in.
Mm-mm.
My daddy told me if you sit on the sandwich, you'll get it hot. If you fart on it, it might get real hot.
The honestly, true story. The House of Correction is where I found out how you supposed to really make noodles. Most people boil their noodles, but you're not supposed to boil noodles. You're supposed to steam noodles. So basically,
Oh, I know that.
So basically, I didn't know that. I thought
just
you were
found
supposed
out
to
the-
boil noodles. You
The
supposed to boil
instant cup
noodles.
soup, it say don't microwave. That's how I used to eat them in the microwave. I put the water in there to that
Don't
line.
worry.
Why you supposed to get the water
Black
hot?
folks have been fucking up shit for years.
Man,
You supposed to
I
get
ain't
the water
died yet.
hot and pour it in there and just
Yeah, but that's when you're not at home or around a stove. But it says the microwave.
We
and got
eating
the X on there.
styrofoam and everything. Dude. We don't care. Woo, boy, we fucked some shit up.
Because I actually crunched the cup up because it's all that air at the under the
Under
thing.
it, yeah.
It looked
I
like
put
it's
enough
at the top
water
and
and
then
I
No,
you
it
put
ain't
it back
that,
all the
no.
way at the
That's how they
bottom and
form the
shit.
noodles because it's about this much space at the bottom of that thing.
Mhm.
Hey, they
Dang.
still be good though.
I ain't had it in
After
a
we'd
while.
melted all the styrofoam into the noodles and it's
Y'all be okay after you get your Cheetos and your
speaking of black folks,
packs and shit.
I got a question for y'all. Any of y'all ever tasted Casamigos tequila?
I had it
No.
once and it didn't. It was strong, but I wasn't like. And I can get drunk, like off of 2 and 3 shots. I was good. So I really feel like it's overrated. I guess I haven't had enough, but I think there's 2 kinds. There's like a
I'm
brown and a
over
white.
tequila.
I only had a white.
Okay, was the brown supposed to be more potent or something?
I don't know.
It's kind of like pure white Hennessy. It's just
Hype.
it's overhyped because it's
Nah,
not
that shit's
here.
strong.
Well, no, you can get Casamigos here.
Huh?
I mean, white Hennessy, as trash as it is, people act, they don't. That's
Yeah, but
only because they don't have
but
access.
pure white Hennessy it's not strong to me. It just goes down smoother. That's
That
why a
shit's
lot of
strong.
people like it though. 'Cause it
No,
goes-
a lot of
my
people
little
like
mom.
it because they can't get it here, so they think they got something
and
special.
that.
Yeah,
Because-
I usually get it.
The truth be told, the reason it's not sold in the U.S. is because Hennessy doesn't deal with pure white Hennessy. It's their garbage Hennessy. It's the lowest grade of Hennessy. So
Yeah,
they
it's-
sell it in third
and
world
it's-
countries like Mexico and all
It's
that.
Mhm.
cheap
And
over there. It's hella cheap. I bought
But
mine
it's
for $30 and was able to
30?
sell.
Oh,
Yes,
no, I got
bought,
it like I
I
got
bought
3
it for
for
$30 and on the ship they was charging like $70 for
Yeah.
it, and they let me price match it. So I bought it on the island for $30 and went on the ship and bought all the bottles over there on
Yeah,
the
that's
ship.
where we got a
for
lot of
30
bottles from.
and
I think
price
it was
matched But it's cheap.
300-400.
It's cheaper than the Hennessy bottles
It's
here.
cheap because it's garbage. By Hennessy standards. This is not me talking. These are Hennessy standards. You can Wikipedia it. It's literally trash. That's why they don't sell it in the US. And we, because it's exclusive, girl. I went to the islands and all that stuff. We come back with the cases of it like it's bricks of cocaine and be trying to sell it. Hey, I got Pure White, $200 a bottle. Like,
I took a picture of that bottle. Everybody said I got 70 for it. I got 100 for it. So I just went on the ship with like, I'll buy all of them.
Like,
I came back with 6. Yeah, I think it was 6 or 7 bottles.
Like, seriously, go on vacation and then come back and post a picture of a case of Pure White.
It's on my story right now.
Look at how them people start coming under the comments. Hey, you trying to sell that? Hey, you
And what's crazy is I came back with way stronger Hennessy, way stronger tequilas.
They don't want that. They want
I'm not
Pure
Hennessy,
White.
but like rums and stuff. They got way stronger ones that you could just taste test over there. And I was just like, I was drunk off the samples. So I was like, this Hennessy ain't shit.
No, it ain't shit. You can drink a whole bottle of that shit and wouldn't feel it. But everybody needs it because they feel there's somebody when they have
You really want to get somebody drunk.
Yeah, but how about this? Take some money and go on a vacation. That's what all you really need to do in the first place. Because they damn near give you a bottle of Pure White Hennessy when you go on vacation.
Yeah, you know what that's like, don't you?
Oh, y'all not finna come for me.
Mr.
Y'all is
Rupert.
not finna come for me.
Yeah,
Tori just came back.
Wait, hold on.
You just came back from Houston, so y'all not finna come for me.
First of all, I was in the house the whole time.
Well, you still wasn't in Milwaukee.
And I took them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, that's right. Especially after that trip, dude. One, I don't understand why my kids wanted to go to New Orleans. I gave them a choice, like I do every year.
A lot of kids like going to New Orleans.
Like,
I don't know why.
One thing I do, I love family vacations. I
wanna
love
go
to
to
take
New
my kids
Orleans.
places. And I asked them in April, where would y'all like to go this year for family vacation? New Orleans. And I'm sitting there like, why? I can't think of one.
They saw girls trip.
I can't think of one thing off the top of my head. There's for kids to do. I'm Googling the shit. Things for kids to do in New Orleans. Like 5 things popped up. It was like the zoo, the aquarium.
I love zoos.
And a walk around the French Quarter.
Shit, it's a zoo here.
Did y'all go?
Yeah, we went.
Did you take them to the zoo?
I took them to the French Quarter. We went to the aquarium, which was actually dope. Their aquarium
I love
was really
aquariums
nice.
too.
Because we got to watch them feed the alligators live rats. They were tossing rats in the tank and the alligator jumping up and eating them and stuff. That was pretty cool. Well, all the rest of the stuff was just swimming and stuff. Shit we could have did here.
I heard St. Louis is a place for kids. I took my kids to Vegas 2 years ago and we had so much fun. Like I would take them back, but they don't listen. So I just be like,
Louis is
I'm not going nowhere. Bye.
I want to go to New Orleans.
I actually think about going
But
in
it's a
September.
party
That
town.
zip line Jada Pinkett pissed on.
It's a party town geared for adults, and these kids want to go down. We did go to Bourbon Street, of course, during the day, but it wasn't shit really going on Bourbon Street because it's all bars. I'm like, what do y'all want to see down here? I don't
trying
get
to-
this.
they trying to
Why
get
are
fucked
we
up.
here?
They wanted to
They trying to
scratch
get
another
fucked
state
up.
off their map.
I was like, why the hell are we here?
Did they have fun though?
Yeah, they had fun. I mean, one day they did look at me like, Daddy, we're bored. Because we're in New Orleans. It's not for you.
What if they said we want to go to Disney World? You gonna wish they had said New Orleans?
No, I've been fine with Disney World because they would have been occupied and entertained the whole time.
Just one day for them is fun at Disney.
Hey, you gotta go to each park.
No,
We
you
just did
don't.
one.
No, you don't.
The hotel we
You go to
stayed
the
at, they
one
had
where I can
other stuff to
afford.
do.
I'm going to every park.
Well, you can go to every park, but all 4 of them kids that I took with me, I ain't got money for every park.
Kids definitely add up.
Y'all
They
pick
eat too
one,
much.
or 2 of y'all can go to this one, and 2 of y'all go this one, and y'all come back and write a report and tell each other about it. But
See, I'm already doing the right one. I'm going next year.
what?
Disney.
You're not gonna remember.
World or Land?
Hmm.
Disney World or
World.
Land? Okay.
I'm going for the week.
Oh, 7 days. And you talking about me? We did 4 days.
I want to go to every park, and then I want to go to Magic Kingdom twice.
Oh yeah, so back to old Casamigos. I've seen a rash uprising in posts and people commenting, talking about how this is just the end all be all tequilas. They're talking about Casamigos more than these. They didn't kick Hennessy to the curb. This is why it's alarming to me because you know how niggas love Hennessy. And now they didn't kick Hennessy to the curb for this new tequila. I'm trying to figure out, is there something I'm missing?
The part that made it funny for me is my cousin. She went on Facebook and said, "I don't know why I can't keep a man. I eat ass," and then tagged our cousins and said, "We all do." I go on her page. This bitch on loud drinking some Casamiga from like this.
So Casamigos made her admit to the world that she eats men's ass.
I was dying. They all jumped on there like, bitch, don't be calling.
Bitch, speak for yourself.
That's what they was all saying. No, bitch, speak for yourself. I said, oh, look at my little light-skinned ass eater. She light-skinned.
Well, I know y'all. Y'all gonna make George Clooney a billionaire off of this damn tequila.
Ain't he racist?
I never bought any. I just had a shot of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I never bought any either.
Oh, George Clooney.
I mean, allegedly. I didn't mean that for real. Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Never mind.
He's just white.
I'm thinking of the dude from Taken.
What, being racist?
Yeah.
Oh. Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
He racist?
He said he was racist. He said he was racist for a period of time.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, he was delivered. I got it.
When one of his family members was raped by a black person, and he said he didn't like black people after that. Moving on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, speaking of racist shit, so while I was in New Orleans, evidently something happened at work. Now I've said this many times at my job. I'm the only African American. Have been since I've been there, and that's going on the better part of 4 years. I work with people who are 1 older than me, 2 they're all men, and 3 none of them were born or raised anywhere around the city of Milwaukee. They're all from suburbs, the sticks, farms, and shit like that. So I get a call. I want to say Tuesday. In the hotel with the kids, I get a call. One of my buddies from work calls me. I step out onto the balcony to talk to him, man. He says, "Hey, I just called to tell you something." He's like, our supervisor came in and was talking about how tired he was from watching the bus game.
Carlton, shut up.
And another driver turned to him and said, "I don't know why you supporting them porch monkeys in the first place."
What?
All right, my supervisor said he was tired from the night before from watching the Bucks game, and one of the drivers said, "I don't know why you're supporting those porch monkeys in the first place."
Wow.
So supervisor did nothing about it. Why? Because this is their culture. This is their nature. They knew as long as I wasn't there was no potential problem because I'm the only African American. So they're having their good old boy talk because I'm on vacation. Well, one of the other drivers, who we both know mutually, I'm not gonna say his name on the podcast, but we both know him mutually. You've even criticized him for not standing up, saying it, speaking out. Decided to call HR. Well, when HR got involved, this driver of 30 years gets suspended and is still suspended pending an investigation, possibly losing his job for making those remarks. Well, when I come to work today, it's like a whole fucking press conference waiting on me. Mm-hmm. Tori, did you hear what was going on? Like, and I'm playing stupid. No, I didn't hear what was going on. What y'all talking about? Oh, well, don't get mad with us, but mad with y'all about what?
We're the good white people.
I'm speaking directly the way he said it. Okay, I'm like, said what? What are you talking about? Then they tell me what was said, and I say, okay.
You know they don't like saying no with their chest.
And they, what do you think about it? I wasn't here. I don't have any stance on this. This has nothing to do with me.
I can't really.
Well, no, because that's not right that he said that, and I stand with you. I'm like, you standing with me for? I was on vacation. I don't care. Well, you should feel some kind of way because that's just not right to say things like that. I'm like, look, if you want me to be honest, I feel like all y'all motherfuckers say it. All right.
Since we going here.
Right. He's just the one that got caught saying it.
Pretty much. It's just like, everybody say it. You just got caught. With if I bet you said it with your chest when I was gone.
No, so it really when y'all get around, y'all bonfires and get
Who
drinking.
Who is this Carlton Grant person?
I don't know what he say.
First, he said racism does not exist. It's a made-up life. And then he said racism is a lie. It's not real.
Oh, okay. Well,
but he has a penny.
Probably like that dot
as
boy
a profile.
Stephanie friend.
And Carlton,
he was so damn weird.
Carlton Grant,
I bet you.
Okay.
I bet that's the one that's
he
on
got a penny as
right
his profile picture. I can't click on his name.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. If he doesn't believe that racism exists, even though there are countless movies, documentaries.
Are you white, Carlton?
I'm about to look him up.
His ethnicity doesn't matter. You know, that's how the
It
people,
does matter right
you
now.
You know, that's how the people who hide in the shadows. It's not about
I
my
don't
race.
see color.
Like, motherfucker, what you do at a traffic light then?
Well, I see a white man.
Like, don't ever come to me with that.
So
Like,
do I have to agree with y'all to be right?
no,
Yes.
I'm not saying you
Yes,
do.
you do.
Nope, I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm
Okay,
just saying
fine.
to say that racism does not exist and is not a problem. It means you're speaking of from a place of pure, and I mean this in the most sincere way you can say it. Pure, P-U-R-E, place of pure privilege. To be able to say that racism does not exist and made up means you are speaking from a place of pure privilege. Because
racism doesn't
if you-
exist. What happened? Why did they
Black
abolish
man
that?
all my life. Well, that still makes no difference because you're speaking of from a place of privilege. Where you have that privilege or not is totally up here. But to say that racism doesn't exist means you've never experienced it. So you're privileged. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to say
Right.
that you've encountered these kind of things. I'm not going to say that you've, been racially profiled. I'm not going to say you lost your job because you were Black. I'm not going to say you've been harassed in a mall because you were Black. It may have not happened to you. So racism doesn't exist in your world. But
It
in
doesn't.
my world,
He's,
and
so
a
he's
few
pretty
other
much-
people world I know.
What he's pretty much saying is the racism you feel that you have had doesn't exist either. So
And countless other people have had.
yeah, or the racism that I've endured doesn't
we've all
exist,
had
or
it.
that you've endured doesn't exist just because you haven't.
I'm just saying you're speaking
Experience
from a place of
racism.
privilege, when you can
So,
say stuff like that.
whatever.
I'm not going to argue with you and say you're wrong because in your mind, maybe, your world doesn't have racism.
Okay, why did you say it? He said, ask him why I said it. Why you say it?
Why did you say it?
You write your dissertation and then we can tell you why it's
I've had it so petty
why
where
some of you-
I'm getting ready to pull into it. What somebody coming out parking. Any other time they get in their car, pull off, they waited. As soon as I pull up, they coming out.
Oh,
Like
that's
you didn't
it
want me to park.
is.
for what?
Oh,
can't find him.
Lori. Anyways,
Well, while we're waiting on your explanation, Carlton Banks,
Grant.
dating out
It's Carlton Grant.
No,
What'd
he
I
said
say?
it right.
Oh, Banks.
he said it right.
Well, Carlton Banks was privileged and didn't
Until
think
he
it
got
was
his wake up call.
Yeah, till he got locked up in jail for driving the car.
And then the black people didn't accept him either.
Mhm.
Oh, he was so alone.
Yeah, he really was. I did have, on the way out, what's a good dating idea in 2021? I see so many people talking about they want a good date and want to go on a date. And I was like, what is a good date in 2021? What can people do?
Something with thought.
Something simple.
Like,
It doesn't always have to require money. Like just spending time.
Yeah.
okay, like,
Just spending time. We can chill at my house, chill at the park.
wait a
Go
second.
for a
'Cause
walk?
when men say, okay, I'm coming by
Well, I'm
your
married
house.
now, so I can't really speak on that, but
Oh, okay.
something simple like that.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not
let's.
you. I'm
How
talking
do
about Carlton.
I didn't get
So, Amber, as a man, if I say, okay, we're gonna have a date night tonight, I'm coming by your house.
Ma'am, I don't know what he talking about. I said no. No, I'm just kidding.
Because she said, a chilling that don't require a lot of money, just sitting at home, this and that. I
That's
said
for her.
men get
Even before I got married.
Men get
Yeah,
shit,
that's what
men get shitted on for that. Oh, you just want some pussy. You just trying to fuck, which is true, but you don't have to sit up and call us out on it. That ruins the
I think
mood.
it depends, though. It depends on how you sitting at home. Because, it's some people, they'll be like, oh, we're going to have a movie night. You could pitch a goddamn tent in the living room. I'll be like, oh, that's so thoughtful. Like, he put the fan and blew it up and everything type shit. So, it depends on the thought that you put into it. If you just say, we about to go home and do a fucking movie and chill and you going to pick up some McDonald's before you get here, then fucking no. Like, I had a date where we was just walking up and down Brady Street. We got some hot dogs, went over there by the lake. The only thing he spent was for the hot dogs. And it was fun as fuck because we got to know each other and shit. It was the very first date.
that was my first day.
That was my last date with him also. But it was a fun date. And then I had a date where a dude spent a couple of coins on it, and it was nice too. So it all depends. It's the person though.
Which one did you value more though?
That's a good question.
That's not a question. It's either one or the other.
It's hard to pick.
One or the other. A or B.
The one on Brady Street.
See? Simple little things. Those little things add up to so much more.
No, what was your first date with your husband? What were you saying?
So we went to 31 Flavors, Baskin Robbins, and then we walked to the lake. Well, we didn't walk to the lake. We walked by the lake.
But the only reason it was more, it's because it was no sex involved in it. He was a virgin. So that made it kind of cute. I was like, oh, I'm finna taint him type shit. I didn't taint him, but I knew it wasn't about sex for that date versus the other one. He could have probably was trying to spend money to get some ass out of me.
Shit, in 2021 for me, the perfect date is a nap. I think that's a dope idea.
But if Mel came to you with you and said, hey babe, I cooked your favorite meals and stuff, and we're gonna have a date, fall asleep, you would be happy.
Yeah, that's something.
But that's because she knows you. Just like if you know Mel, you would know certain things.
If you know Mel, she would never say nothing like that.
But I'm saying
it's like the woman hates when I'm asleep, like secretly.
I'm saying you know Mel and stuff. You know to take her on a date. You know how to take her on a date that doesn't cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
See, it's about how you know the person.
But we never started off in no high rolling dates either. From the time
I'm not finna talk to this dude. He want to go back and forth.
I took her out. What was our first date? She suggested to go to Bar Louie. That's when Bar Louie had them dollar burgers. They really cost like $4 or $5 after you put everything on it because they come with them with meat and lettuce. But when she was like, "Yeah, let's go to Bar Louie and get some burgers," and I was like, I think it was Wednesday night.
Who said she hates when you sleep?
Well, she do. She's open about it. She hates when I'm asleep. Because whenever I'm asleep, then she start moving and walking in and doing stuff to make me wake up.
I seen a meme that made so much sense when they was like, remember the scene in Peter Pan when Tinkerbell was about to die when she didn't get enough attention? And I said, I get it. I really do get it.
Because that's how y'all live.
She wanted all that attention from Peter Pan, and I was like, I get it. Give me the attention. And I'm like, that's probably how Mel felt.
Mm-hmm.
Don't deny her feelings.
Dog, I'm asleep. I gotta work in the morning.
So?
Oh yeah, okay. Fuck around and die out there on the road or something. But no, our first date was simple. We went to Bar Louie for dollar burgers and went to Roberts when it was on Appleton over there, the ice cream shack. Got some.
See, sometimes simple stuff is good. It's just that y'all don't put, well, not you.
Get some
I don't know about you, but it's like a lot of guys do not put thought into the date.
Even though I'm lactose, the ice cream date's always a hit for me.
Be farting in the car.
Just know that that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay, Monty.
As soon as we get in the car, that's exactly. I'm about to light it up, but
it's bubbling. Oh, okay. This is the kind of party we on.
I tell you, we all went to Golden Corral one time. I'm talking about, I was like 12.
Oh my God, Mr. Banks, would you leave us alone?
What, he still talking?
It's the guy.
What did he say?
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
No.
Sure.
No.
What's on your mind, buddy?
His answer really didn't even make sense.
Yes.
Right.
What's Carlton got to talk about?
Racism that doesn't exist, apparently.
What happened to the...
So his second, after we...
Oh, wait, what was his answer
It's
in the first
one
place?
right over
It says very simple. We have two cause. It is what it is, either right or wrong, evil, nothing else. It doesn't make sense. That didn't explain.
How he even in the group?
Oh.
Right. Do y'all... Yes, I do.
I don't know. I shared this a lot of places, so I don't know.
Do y'all love white people?
Yes, I do.
I love the white people that I know.
That's it? Do y'all love white people?
I love the white people that I know.
I love everybody. I don't got the energy to be walking around hating
Question,
people.
do all white people love us?
That's a question. We still waiting for him to respond.
Yeah, you kind of type kind of slow, man. What's going on?
Because he's slow.
No.
I put the dot. Maybe that's him. He found this again and had a real name.
That's all right. We can continue this conversation in the group, up under the thread. Yeah, I have no problem doing
y'all
that.
can.
Educating. Oh, he did right
No,
back.
the
What
question
did
is
he
not
say?
for everybody. Do you
No,
love
the
white
question
people? We
is
said
not
yes.
everybody. Do you love white people?
Kayla
No.
said yes.
Didn't I just say yes? What's wrong, you stupid mother? All right.
I told you.
Hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in on this episode of Real Bar Talk Podcast. Y'all can reach us wherever your podcasts are streamed.
It definitely does, Robert.
Y'all can reach us wherever podcast streamed. You need to get in touch with us. Follow us at Real Bar Talk Podcast on Facebook, Real Bar Talk Podcast on Instagram, bar_MKE on Twitter.
Why there ain't no thumbs down button?
Nah, I don't know. But for me to
It's
y'all,
just an
make sure
interface.
y'all next drink is a cold when we out.
Bucks and
Bye.
six.
What up, though?